Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. I'm Ken Sko, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We're celebrating our 45th year of dishing out fine comedy improv shows. And now we have not only live shows at our theater in Burbank, we're also virtually coming into your houses now on YouTube. And we appreciate you guys all watching us. We got a great cast. I'll be introducing them in just a moment. Good games today we're playing. We're playing The Unknown. When you want to find out about purgatory or the afterlife or the subconscious or paranormal or just things that you'd never really think that much about. We have some guests on. They're going to talk about that today. Then we have an infomercial. We'll be selling you something. We have an acronym panel. Acronyms are letters that stand for something, but the letters that stand for what you think they stand for is not what it stands for with this group of kids. And then we have a guest house search. We're landlords and we need to get somebody in our guest house. We have a telemarketer. I know you guys all hate that, but we have a very funny telemarketer. And then we have a press conference where we have a famous celebrity who's got an announcement and tells who she's dating. Let's introduce our cast today, okay? Let's start out with Kiona, and it's her first show with us.
Hi!
And Brian, his first show with us.
Hi, everyone.
And Alex.
Hi, guys. Thanks for watching.
Isabel.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for watching.
James.
Hey, thanks for tuning in.
Andrea.
Hello, hello. Thank you for watching.
Shelley.
Hi, y'all. Thanks for stopping by.
And Carl.
How's it going?
Okay, our first game is The Unknown, and each one of our experts will be putting next to their name what their expertise is related to the unknown. Carl is the spirit world. He's the only one who doesn't know how to type yet, so we're teaching him that. That's the unknown for Carl. Now, just for those watching us right now, we're having a little problems with our connection sometimes. We're on live on YouTube, but if we drop out, come back in 5 minutes. That's the nature of YouTube sometimes and the internet. Okay, so let's see who we got up there. Kiona, what's your expertise again? I've got someone with reincarnation. I have ghosts. I have tarot cards, cults, paranormal, aliens, the afterlife, and reincarnation. Let's start out with Alex and reincarnation. So Alex, you believe in reincarnation. Do you have any idea what you were before you were reincarnated?
Oh, absolutely. I have, it's not just an idea. I know what I've been in the past.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
For instance, I've been multiple animals throughout history, like since the beginning of time. But I have to say my favorite person I've ever been throughout history was I'm still Scandinavian, so this is so important to my heritage. I was a Viking warrior. Her name was Ina. She was so cool, and I wish that I could go back.
Wow. Now, how strong of memories do you have? I mean, you remember who you were, but do you have images of things that these previous lives, some things you've done?
Sometimes if I'm in a field or something, if I see cows, because I've been a cow in the past, where some people drive by and they're like, oh my God, cows. I will go out into the field with them.
Mm-hmm.
They still feel my presence, as a cow, even though it's in the past, we just have that connection. So, and that's not just with cows. My cat, for instance, knows that a part of me is still feline.
Wow, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so sometimes you carry a little bit of the past life into your future lives.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. Well, I got to say, I don't see any cow in you, and maybe a little bit of cat.
I haven't kept necessarily the physical appearance.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't want to look like a cow in this form.
Right.
But it's all internal and mental.
All right. Well, thank you. Let's go over to Andrea in the afterlife. Now, you heard, Andrea, that Alex remembered being a cat, a cow, and a Viking. But you're the afterlife. So are you the step before you get reincarnated?
That's my field of expertise. What happens in between? I'm not even sure how reincarnation works. Just having my visions and talking to those spirits that are already there. What I know is that first, they don't remember who they were. Sometimes they don't even know they are dead. They don't even know. Yeah.
So it's like that Bruce Willis movie, Sixth Sense, where we thought that they were both alive, but they were both dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Especially they don't understand why they don't feel well. So they basically complain all the time. And my mission is to help them to go through and to let them know that there's nothing wrong with their, not feeling well. I'm like, you basically don't feel well because guess what? You're dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the first
So we have a lot of these floating spirits around us after they pass on, and they kind of just around the earth until they can actually go up, I guess, to purgatory, where they'll figure out if they're going to heaven or hell. Of course, if there is a heaven and hell, they might not believe in reincarnation, because then how can you be judged on your sins? So you're saying there is no heaven or hell; they just go right to be reincarnated.
No, there is heaven, hell. Oh. There's also reincarnation. Reincarnation is more about a choice. I don't know specifically how it works. I don't want to go there because I don't mean to be offensive. I don't know why a woman decides to reincarnate as a cow.
Okay.
I don't know. But what I do know that it's a choice that happens after the purgatory. So first you have to pay for your sins. And that's really important. We actually, in the afterlife, I saw many people, they celebrate your sins because sins are very important. Otherwise, poor Jesus died for nothing. Okay. So you are supposed to sin.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Andrea. I'm going to move over to Carl now, who's the spirit world. So you've been hearing our two experts, one about reincarnation, one about the afterlife. So the spirit world, would that be considered the afterlife, or does the spirit world go on way beyond, like a haunted house, someone who's haunted us for centuries?
First off, the spirits don't like to be referred to as haunting people. That's the first thing, first rule. The spirits are all around me right now. In fact, I could talk to one right now. And right now I'm talking to your dog. It's your dead dog. He doesn't know that he's dead, but he's telling me the chocolate was good. He just doesn't know what happened afterwards. Those are the kind of things that happened here. And I wear this glove specifically because that's how they touch me. They touch me through this glove. And almost all of the spirits that I come into contact with, they have no clue that they are dead. One guy got hit with a waffle iron, and then the next thing he knew, he was talking to Adolf Hitler or someone scary like that. You don't want to be in a situation like that. And the spirits, they come to me, they trust me. I talk to dead dogs all the time. They come to me all the time. I pet them. I love them. I cherish. Do you smell that? Do you sense that? The spirits are all around.
So you're smelling the spirits too now?
Oh, yes, I smell all different types of colognes. Oh, I could smell blood from gruesome deaths.
Okay.
There's a man across from me right now. He was hit by a bus. He did it to himself, but he had his reasons. Insurance reasons.
All right. Well, thank you, Carl. I'm going to move over to Brian now, because this is ghosts, and you've heard the previous three experts. So I imagine when he was talking about Hitler, that was a ghost or a spirit of some form. Can you tell us how do you see a ghost?
So the way a ghost and a spirit are separated, from how I have interpreted it, is that the ghost is the one that is able to take on sort of a metaphysical form, right? A spirit from my interpretation, you can't really see. Like Carl is just hearing them all over the place. He's getting all the other peripheral senses of them, right? He's smelling them. He's apparently feeling them, all these types of weird, wacky things. But ghosts are the ones that you can see, right? They often appear as sometimes just white floating modules of stuff. Sometimes they appear weirdly gross and demonic beings. Ghosts are the ones you can see, really, is how you separate this whole thing. Yeah.
And you yourself, you said you've seen this a white like figure like a ghost.
Yes, those are that's the most common appearance of ghosts. And how I've kind of figured it out with reincarnation type deals is that ghosts, they appear in this metaphysical state, right? Or that sort of translucency, because they were not able to be tethered to some other type of material being. So that's kind of why you can still see them, is they're attached to something, and that's why they're that weird translucent invisible force thing. So they haven't been tethered fully to something yet.
Okay. Well, thank you, Brian. That's very informative. I'd like to go to James now. He's into paranormal. So now, is anything that you've heard so far, does that fall into the paranormal?
Absolutely, of course. Everything that Brian and also Carl has gone into does hold some relevance. Ghosts we normally see in our own physical realm and being. In my field of expertise in the paranormal, this is when the ghosts do not want to appear in front of us. They might feel a little bit self-conscious, or in Carl's position, especially with dog ghosts, they normally select an anchor or a host to urinate on. And that's probably why he's feeling all of these dogs around him all the time, because they've selected him as their anchor. And that's how they connect to our world from the afterlife, which Andrea was going to. Now, in order for an individual to be connected to the paranormal, it really does not take that much. All you need really is, bear with me here for a second,
Sure.
This handy dandy device, which you can find in your cemetery with a cursed person inside. And if you kill a bunch of animals and coat it in blood and get it blessed by a priest, you too can be connected to the paranormal spirit world, where you can be in close contact with all of these dogs that may or may not urinate on you. Carl, looking at you, pal. And right, or like what Brian was going into. It is a way to be able to see and examine the ghosts. I don't have nightmares at night with this under my bed at all. No, I do not. Thank you.
Right. Well, I don't know if we want to advocate killing animals, but thank you, James, for being on the show. Let's go over now to Shelley. So Shelley, aliens. So you've heard a lot of this other stuff about ghosts, paranormal, reincarnation. How do aliens fit into this picture?
Aliens really have set us up as an experiment, Kent. So this whole idea of afterlife and ghosts and heaven and hell, it's aliens. It's aliens. And that afterlife, this purgatory, that's an alien realm, all right? This is galaxies, they're far, far away. Listen, I've spent a lot of time with the Nazca lines and Pumapunku and, ancient Egypt. Often I'm an Egyptologist as well. And I'm telling you, they've set this up as an experiment, and all of that stuff is either in our minds or it's being driven by aliens. They're the ones who decide that you go to be a cow or a feline.
Really? So it's not reincarnation, it's aliens.
It's aliens.
And the aliens are creating all the ghosts and the spirits and all that sort of stuff too?
That's right. That's right. Sometimes that's actually their form. And so that's how they're going to interact with the public.
Okay.
Sometimes there are good aliens and sometimes there are scary aliens. That's why you sometimes have good ghosts and scary ghosts. But they're here, they're around us, they visit. Sometimes they take us with them.
Okay, wow. That's amazing. Okay, let's go to
I know.
Isabel. So Isabel, how do cults get into the unknown, the spirit world, or what kind of cult are you into?
Well, I myself, right now, I mean, it's just so beautiful to see how this all ties together. For instance, there is a cult that I am a part of that worships a dead dog, funnily enough. I mean, when I was hearing about this from Carl, it just spoke to me so much because the dog's ghost, of course, is coming to us. It's Shmooby, the one true schnauzer. So this particular cult is based around how the schnauzer lived, and this schnauzer was demonstrating the only pure way to live. So what we do is we try to emulate everything that he was doing while he was on this earth, and of course his ghost comes to visit us and guide us. So that kind of brings in the whole idea of ghosts and the paranormal reincarnation, and maybe the aliens are guiding him. I mean, that would be the only way to explain how wonderful this dog was, because he's unlike any dog that ever lived in the history of dogs on Earth. So that's why he needs us to keep carrying on his message. And I have got to tell you, in the 3 months I've been part of this, I have never been more happy or more fulfilled.
Wow. Well, thank you, Isabel. Boy, you're really throwing a lot more information out. Let's end with Kiona. So, Kiona, I know that people do tarot cards to get into the spirit world. How do you use those?
Yes, well, I like to use my tarot cards to tell people exactly what's going on in their lives, whether it be love or financial, or maybe they do have some type of paranormal things going on. I like to inform them on what's going on in their lives.
Now, are you able with your tarot cards to actually connect with someone who's gone into the afterlife, who's passed over, and be able to talk to them for some of your customers?
Absolutely, absolutely, I am able to. As a matter of fact, it seems as though someone has been trying to contact you.
Who?
Do you know someone with red hair, possibly?
Yes, I do. Yes.
You do? Is she beautiful?
Yes.
She looks.
Yes.
I feel like she's beautiful. She wears contacts. She's ashamed of her brown eyes,
Right.
and she wears contacts. And she used to have a dog. Did she kill her dog?
Well, she gave it chocolate. That was what we.
She gave the dog chocolate.
Yes.
She must have given the dog a lot of chocolate, because
It was
it
actually
seems.
our dog together, but we were living.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. She murdered the dog. You're welcome. With
She never
chocolate.
confessed to that, but we split up soon thereafter because I blamed her that she fed the dog something wrong. I appreciate all you guys coming on, and now I know what happened to my dog. So I thank Carl and Kiona, and you've given me so much information. I hope that our viewers at home listened and they can decipher whatever they want and take it however they want. This has been The Unknown. Thank you all. Okay, we're going to move on to an infomercial so everybody can minimize themselves except for Shelley and Andrea. Shelley and Andrea will be the host of my new infomercial. We're about ready to go on the air. And today, guys, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be selling the Smell Be Gone. Smell Be Gone. It's a pill you take. And each morning you can take the pill. And if you do smell, the smell will be gone. And let's say that you don't smell now. You just got out of your shower and say, why do I need the smell be gone? Well, by about midday or towards the end of the day, you're going to start smelling, as all humans do. So with the Smell Be Gone pill, they can take it once a day in the morning and they'll never smell. So let's say you didn't want to take a shower that day and you smelled from the day before. Well, smell be gone, take that pill, and you want to take a shower. And, let's say you go on a road trip with somebody and you're in, quarters like a car or something like that, or your roommate, has a tendency to drink and smoke and be smelly. Well, the Smell Be Gone will get rid of all those smells. Okay, are you guys ready to do the Smell Be Gone? Because we're going to be going on the air in just a second. Okay, go ahead and minimize me. I'll give you a countdown. Here we go. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, you're on.
Welcome, everybody. Andrea, I still can't hear you. I am so excited about this product today. And I remember the one from last week. that was so exciting about,
Oh yeah, but today's gonna be a blast, Shelly. So thank you for bringing that out. So today we got a big surprise for you, and only for you. We got the Smell Be Gone. Oh my God!
Tell me about it, Andrea.
This is incredible, right, Shelly? I mean, think about it. Like you can eat whatever you want. Or if you don't just have time to take a shower, or you're just back, but you just hit the gym and you don't have time, and you have to meet a bunch of friends or whatever, just one pill. And you are all set for at least 24 hours. Yes, 24
Andrea,
hours. Right, Shelly?
That happens to me all the time. I smell bad. I don't know what to do. I don't enjoy water. What's next? What's next? I can't wait to bring this inventor out.
Oh yes, we got a surprise for you. We got the inventor today, only for you. So please, the inventor should be here. And
I cannot wait. Welcome. Oh my gosh, Smell Be Gone. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, it's me. I'm the inventor of Smell Be Gone. That's what it's called, right? Smell Be Gone? Yeah.
That's what it said.
Smell Be Gone.
So it's me, like, I just live my life. I go party, I'm just hanging out with the girls, with the guys. And all of a sudden I was getting these complaints. Like, people were saying, it's like, dude, like, you don't shower. And I'm like, you've never complained before. And they're just saying, like, dude, you stink. I'm like,
oh no.
I don't smell anything. But then, like, I end up getting evicted from my house. I'm living on the streets.
Oh my gosh.
Can't get a job. Can't even interview. Like, dude, we can't hire stinky people who don't shower. But now, since I've come out with this pill, I still don't shower, but it's made me money. I still go out and party, living my life, and I don't get the complaints. So you say,
now, Alex,
you don't stink.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I am often riding in other people's cars, Uber, a taxi, and it's not unusual for the driver to be funky.
Yeah, those smells I do stink. Those things I do smell.
Does it come in a form where someone wouldn't know they're taking it?
I mean, I guess, like, you could just, like, offer them a drink and throw it in there, like.
Okay, so it's probably not something to pursue while they're driving. Audience, folks, shoppers out there at home, do not give this to a driver.
Well, I mean, it's not drowsy.
Oh, there you go. All right.
You're not falling asleep. You just don't smell.
That was an excellent question, Shelly. Thank you for that, and thank you, Alex. Your story was really heartbreaking. I mean, you see how much pain sometimes is behind the genius. So thank you. So if you want to party even more, guys, call now, because you can.
What is this going for now, Andrea? What is this price that we have for our listeners?
I was about to say only $99.99 for a box with 100 pills. Think about it, 100 pills.
It's a steal.
Wow.
Yeah. And
That's
we got
amazing.
another surprise with that. We got another guest, right, Shelly?
We do. We have a proud Smell Be Gone customer who's here today to tell us all about their experience. First hand. All right. We got Kiona.
Hi.
Here.
Hi, guys.
We're so excited to hear about your experience with Smell Be Gone.
So excited. So, oh my gosh. I can't smell anything. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you're supposed to, I didn't read the label, so I'm not sure if you're supposed to take it one a day or once a week. I'm not sure. But when I tell you, I have 7 kids and they all play sports. Van driver. My van smells amazing. You see this? The laundry? I can't even smell it. I can't. It smells amazing.
You're welcome.
Now, you take the pill and you're saying that internally it has impacted your ability to smell.
Absolutely.
Huh.
Absolutely.
That's very interesting.
Nothing
So this is
stinks.
something that
Look,
would be.
I haven't worn deodorant all week. It's
Might be
amazing.
good for a bunch of different kinds of professions. Don't you think so, Andrea?
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't think about that. 7 kids, and you are all set. Oh my
That's
God.
fantastic. And do you have any of them, are any of them in diapers?
One is, but he's 7, so I mean, it doesn't matter. Either way, it doesn't smell. I'll change him all the time.
It works anyway. So even if you wear diapers, can you believe that even if you wear diapers, you are all set with just one pill? And how many hours, Fiona? Can you confirm like at least 24 hours?
At least
even with
24.
diapers? Oh, and actually, if you call within 30 minutes, you can have the box with 100 pills for only $9.99. I know, that's crazy. And if you call within 15 minutes, Alex will come at your house and will smell you just to check. And you can party with her for the next, during the end of the weekend. So what else can we say? I'd say
I'll hook you up.
now.
All right, well, that was our infomercial.
now.
Fantastic. We forgot to let you guys know there were side effects that if you take too many pills, you won't be able to smell. But, hey, they've already purchased the pill. Thank you, Kiona. You look fantastic. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you, Andrea and Kiona, for the infomercial. And now let's move on to Acronym Panel. I've got 4 experts. I have James, Brian, Carl, and Isabel who come out here. And we're going to find out what their occupations are. I'm going to give them an acronym. Of course, the acronym will stand for something else, but they're going to tell us what it stands for in their expertise. So let's see. There they are, James. Beautiful. Okay, we go. My. Okay, and we have a baseball coach, a wedding planner. I don't know what you are. Some from Star Wars or something like that. And Carl is a rock star. I'd like to see, he's trying to type up there, Stormtrooper. Okay, yeah, from Star Wars. Okay, wonderful. All right, so I'm going to give you an acronym, guys, and then whoever wants to go first, you're going to tell us what the acronym means related to your own personal expertise. The first one is PTA, Parent Teachers Association. Parent Teachers Association. Is that hand up, James, the Stormtrooper? Are you ready to go? No, he's not. He's just got his gun up, ready to fire in self-defense. Okay, so is anybody, oh good, the rock star, PTA, what's it mean to you?
Oh, this one's very easy. So, I was doing this concert one time in Chicago, Illinois, and let me tell you, the people there, they do not stop talking. Never, ever, ever. Them in Minnesota, actually, because I remember when I was in Minnesota, I was trying to get the concert started, and they were like, no, it's not going to happen. So now my band and I, we came up with an acronym so that we know when there's going to be a talkative crowd and it's people talk a lot. So when you hear that, that pretty much means, oh shit, we're in for something real big tonight. You know what I'm saying?
All right, very good. Thank you, Carl. Let's bring everybody back up. And I think now we have the Stormtroopers ready to go. PTA.
PTA is standard code and protocol for you are on your current deployment and all of a sudden you hear PTA, PTA. You don't have time to react. All you have to do is make sure that you run to wherever they shout PTA and you start firing like crazy at anything and anyone that moves, because you can't trust anything being that the times that we're in. So you start firing, right? You mow everything down and still you hear over the comms, PTA, PTA. You keep firing until everything is dead. And then you stop firing after everything stops moving, and hopefully you are still alive and haven't been killed by friendly fire or the Jedi that you have been pursuing. And then PTA, you can relax. Potential threat assessed.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what it meant. Eventually, I figured you'd get to it. Thank you very much, Stormtrooper.
You're welcome.
Who's up next now? The baseball coach. Go ahead.
All right, so you ever get into a tough game? You're in the bottom of the ninth. Score is way too close. Score is way too close. You got a guy over warming up his pitching. He's warming up his pitching, getting ready to go. Your pitcher currently, he's lost it. He's lost it. He's at max pitches. He can't handle it anymore. He keeps walking the guys, all that crazy shit. So basically what you got to do is shout PTA from across the side of the field. What does that mean? PTA means pitch time, asshole. That means he's got to come up, get ready, go on the mound, start throwing those balls.
Wow. Well, I'm hoping that you're not teaching Little League kids because, saying asshole to them might get some of the parents a little upset. All right. Well, we have the wedding planner, PTA. What's it stand for?
I'm sorry. This is just my crazy, crazy season. This has just been absolutely bonkers. I'm really trying to give you all the attention I can. But what was it? I'm sorry. What was the acronym? Right. Sorry. So basically, there is one vendor and one vendor only I work with for flowers because she's just the only one who can remotely be reliable. I mean, everybody else just flakes at the last minute and it's just a total nightmare. So she's only let me down twice, which is a record. So, I mean, because the flowers are the most important thing. They're the ones that that's the number one thing that I get complaints about. It's the number one priority because everybody flips out if they aren't freaking perfect, right? So, I mean, this florist, her name is Petal, and she just is the best. She's saved my neck on a couple of occasions, except those 2 times, which I pretended I forgave her for, but whatever. So, she just is, I lean on her more than anybody else. So, PTA is Petal takes all because she takes all of what I throw at her and somehow still runs with it. So, I'm very grateful for that.
Okay, thank you. Now we have one more acronym, CBS, Columbia Broadcasting Systems. What's it mean to you guys? CBS, the television network or local affiliate. Our rock star, Carl.
Yeah, how's it going again? I just want to, first say, go look at my iTunes playlist. There's a whole bunch of songs that I've made. But anyway, so in my band, we've gone through drummers a lot of drummers. Some have, died of unexpected causes. But there was this one, his name was Chris Burke. And Chris Burke had no rhythm whatsoever. He also didn't know how to count. So when we were going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and he's trying to drum, he's doing 5s. And so we had to fire him, and he's our last drummer. So now, going through all of that, we now have come up with a system where it's called Chris Burks Sucks. And so we say that if we're interviewing a drummer and he's just terrible, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So you've been Chris Burked. Okay.
Yeah. You get it. You understand. Check out my
I know exactly what you're saying. Okay. Who's next? Our wedding planner. Okay.
Thanks. I just really need to get this done. The other thing that is just the biggest thing, the videographers and the camera people, it's always a total nightmare. You see their portfolio and you think they're okay, and then they come and then they do this horrible stuff, and you see it later and you're like, how is this even possible? It's like a 5-year-old was holding the camera. It's like shaking all over the place, just looking like a total freaking amateur hour. Like it's just a complete and total nightmare. And then you have people trying to get their deposits back after because they're so mad and all this crazy stuff. So the stillness of them and the absolute just quietness that there needs to be in everything that they do. So I have a little acronym for them because otherwise they just can't hear me. So I have to yell it. So cameras be still, CBS. Because otherwise they just never hear me unless I just scream that. Otherwise they just never pay attention. So that's what I have to do.
I get the feeling you probably make the bride very nervous. Let's see, who's next? The baseball coach, Brian.
All right, so this one is for my little leaguers. Okay, addressing your previous point, I do little league in the off season. Okay, in my main season, I'm a second assistant coach for the Pittsburgh Pirates. In the off season, that's when I do the little league stuff. Okay, so this one's a little more easy. This one's when they're really struggling. Their hands are sweaty. Their eye isn't on the ball. They're just not focusing at all, right? So I got to tell them at practice and games, CBS, all right? It's really simple. Clinch bat, swing. That's all it is. Sometimes they like to let go of the bat. So you got to remind them of the clinch bat, then swing.
I've never heard that one, but thank you. That's a good one. Clinch the bat. Okay, we have our stormtrooper.
Now, a thing you should know about me and my unit is that we're the 20-year veterans. We're somewhat of the new guys. We've been out there in the prequel films, and we've been out there in the new films as well. I guess you would call them post-quill films. You know, the ones after Return of the Jedi. So we get into a big battle, right? You know, we're running, we're shooting everything, we're doing everything we can to possibly stop the heroes. But all of a sudden, over the radio, we hear, retreat, retreat, CBS, CBS, retreat, retreat. And that lets everybody knows that Chewbacca's back and we're screwed.
Okay.
We usually die after they get on the set.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Well, listen, I appreciate all four of you guys coming on today. I've learned so much for you. Isabel, I can't wait to see some of your weddings in the future. And Coach, I'll go out and see some of your Little League games and see if the parents don't egg you. Carl, I'm going to follow your band now. And James, I can't wait to see if you can send me some of that equipment so I can have it for myself. Thank you all for playing Acronym Panel. All right, we're moving on now to the guest house search. Shelly and I will be doing this. I don't know if you can put that bearded guy on me. Is that possible? Let's see if we can put the bearded guy on me. And you'll see the special effects of technology here. And change me into something. There you go. Okay, that's beautiful. All right, right. Yeah, I'll just play this guy like that. No, I don't know. Well, oh, I don't care. No, that's just too funky. That's too funky. No, I'm not a Viking. I don't want to be written. Okay, give me the first bearded guy. No. Okay, let's bring Shelly up here with me. Yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah, let's do this guy. Okay, Shelly, now listen, honey, we got to rent out our guest house. My man cave, I'm a little upset. I'm going to have to rent that out. And I know you had, the back room was your little woman cave. And but listen, we're retiring. We need the extra money, and we got to rent the house out. You okay with that, honey?
It's whatever you think we need, darling. Whatever. Listen, I defer to you.
Okay.
I do, but I'm very upset about the woman, my she shed. I tend to do practicing a lot of dance moves.
Yeah.
I really go back to my disco days.
Okay, baby. Listen, I saw you put the ad in Craigslist. The first guy is out on parole. The second girl is for college student, and the third one is a massage therapist. Okay, so we're going to be getting the guy who's out on parole first in just a second.
Okay,
I don't know if we should bring that up, but we may have to. I got their thing sent to me. Huh?
I think we need to bring it up. Absolutely.
Right,
I mean, I did time.
Yeah.
So I know.
You didn't tell me that. You did time before you married me? Back
Didn't
40
I?
years ago?
I don't remember now.
Okay, that's just a little.
I do not recall.
Okay, well, let's bring him in. His name is Andrea. Andrea, you can come on in. We're going to interview you. Okay. All right. So listen, tell us why you want the apartment, the guest house.
So I read on the Craigslist that I would have access to the basement, right? Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you need the basement for? Because we do have some storage down there too.
That is true.
Nothing. Something. It's just useful. But sometimes you gotta hide something. I mean, you gotta store something.
Is that some sort of assault rifle you're carrying?
Oh no. Of course I'm a musician.
Oh,
that's worse.
Yeah.
What kind of music? We don't want anybody loud.
No. I usually use a silencer, so I'm not loud. But when I play,
silencer on your instrument.
Yeah, I mean it's modern music.
Okay.
That's how we call it. Sometimes some jazz musicians call each other cats. Like it's our lingo.
My wife wanted to ask you why you're out on parole. What did you do?
Just a misunderstanding. I mean, it's just a misunderstanding. I mean, they found out that I don't know, just a bunch of people, bunch of my enemies died in a short period of time, and they, I don't know, they made me accountable for that. But I mean, what can I do if I don't know?
So wait a minute. You must
Yeah,
live
I've
in
been there.
L.A.
Get it.
You George Gascon let you out, huh? You can kill people in L.A. and get back out. Is that what's going on?
No, I'm just a musician. But by the way, is the house soundproof? And can I? Oh, I only have. Even more important. Can I, if needed, can I dig in the backyard? I see you got a nice backyard, like
No, Shelly plants a lot of
I need to dig.
flowers.
I
Shelley.
plant flowers and maybe some other things are buried in the yard. So I really would
Oh,
prefer
so I'm
there
allowed
not be
to
any
bury.
digging.
Okay, I take the apartment. It's great. It's great for me.
Okay, well, listen, we'll get back to you, okay? Why don't you wait outside with your gun?
Okay, but I'm very interested.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, we'll let you know, okay? Can't believe you. Now that I know why
think
you
it's
let him
nice.
in here, because you like parolees, because you were a parolee once. You didn't tell me that, so now you're trying to get another convict in our house. This is weird.
Oh,
I know we haven't had sex in 12 years, but that's wrong. That is wrong.
well, I'm sure that had nothing to do with it.
Okay, well, this next one is a college student, Alex. Let's bring her in.
College students. All right, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, tell us why you want the apartment. Hi there. You seem to be a little
Hi.
energetic. Go ahead. Tell us why you want
She's
the
a
apartment.
bunny.
Yeah, so I'm looking for this guest house. So like some friends of mine, like we're sorority sisters. We actually like aren't able to live in our house anymore.
Why is that? Why is that?
Mhm.
What happened?
The school said that we violated some rules, and, you know, which is totally their opinion. We really did nothing wrong. It's just
What were these rules you violated?
Yeah.
apparently like they said there was more than one. Like we got a few times we got a loud noise violation. Another time one girl had to ruin it for everybody because this was after one of our champ parties is what we call it. We worship this like gold statue. After this happened, like one of the girls like jumped out a window. So I mean someone like has to just ruin it for everybody. So
That's so true.
we've been evicted.
Okay. All
and
right. That's bad. That's bad.
You know,
So
I
basically,
had fun. Those
was-
sorority days are
there's a
fun.
war. There's a war
Those
playing
sorority
going
days
over the
are
house.
fun.
Yeah,
Would I be able to?
college girl stuff. Like
Would I be able to party?
that happens.
Would I be invited to your parties?
What?
Oh my gosh, the more the merrier.
No.
You-
great. I loved college.
No.
I did.
You, honey, you're
I'm
like
sure you girls
you're
are fine.
45 years out of college. No, we're not going to
Oh,
party
yeah.
with this.
People that are like in the 60s come, like they bring the robes, like they've taught us a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay. Listen, you
It's just
worship a
lovely.
pagan. You're all pagans. Okay, I didn't want to have a bunch of pagans living in
Hey, I
my
love
house.
those things.
And plus your accent, you're from San Fernando Valley. Okay, you gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
Where are you
I
getting these
like it.
people? Why don't you
I
screen
don't
these
think there's
people?
anything wrong.
God, don't you talk to them on the phone or the internet
they're-
before they get here? This is
They're
ridiculous.
they're just fun-loving kids.
Well, first you want to
Don't
get
you
it on with the
fun-loving
parolee, and then you
kids?
want to party with the college kids. I'm
You
beginning to
crazy-
wonder about you.
You do crazy things in college like that.
This third
I mean,
one here, I'm
I've never
looking.
jumping out a window.
Well,
Anyway,
you jumped out
Let's
a
go
window
on to
too
the
in
next
college. I'm learning a lot about you today, honey.
I told you that.
Okay. I mean, I've left a few windows so I didn't get caught by the parents, but that's a whole nother thing. Okay, Kiona is a massage therapist. Oh, you came in without me even asking you. Well, that's good. I like it. She's punctual. So, what do you plan to do with our guest house?
Well, hi. Actually, I'm looking for a home that has several rooms. I need about 8. How many rooms does your guest house have?
It's got two rooms and a
It's
basement.
2.
8 rooms.
So it's for rent. Am I able to split it up? I need
No.
several rooms.
No.
I need
What are you planning on doing out there?
Well, actually, I need to put people in each of the rooms, so I can tend to each one of them individually.
You massage eight
what-
people at the same time?
Eh, eh, Um, yeah, sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
What kind
Sharing
of
is
masseuse?
caring.
What kind of masseuse are you?
Well, actually, I like to work on the buttocks, the gluteus of the maximus. I like to do that. Oh, yep. I like to get
there's
in there.
nothing like a good butt rub.
Yep. And you got to get right in there. Don't touch the anus. The anus can be a scary thing. You don't want to do that. So
what I
you got to
always
work
say.
around the anus.
All
Work
right, now
around
let me
the
get
anus.
this right. You're a butt massager? I didn't even know
I'm
they
a
had just
butt
people,
massager.
just butts
Yes.
only. You don't massage any of the parts, just the butt?
I mean, that's extra, but I literally went to school and I specialize in the gluteus of the maximus, to get the kinks out. You ever sit too long and your butt cheeks start to hurt and it feels numb? Then you're like, oh no, I shouldn't have sat so long. Oh my goodness. Yep, that's me. I'll get the kinks out your
That's
butt.
so funny.
Not
I
butthole.
was a massage therapist in high school.
You were.
That's so great. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. And yeah, we spent a lot of time on lower back areas
See,
as well. I mean,
I
just the
knew.
lower half
I
of
knew
the body.
that connection.
All right, listen, that's enough. You two are going to start talking about happy endings, and I want to hear about it because I haven't had a happy ending for 12 years. So, Kiona,
Well,
we'll let you know, okay?
Yeah,
Take you and your
that's
massage
fine.
tables out of my backyard, okay? You shouldn't have brought 8 massage tables and left them in my backyard before we decided to rent to you, okay?
Well, I apologize. for
Thank
the
you.
inconvenience.
Bye-bye. I'm beginning to think I don't want to rent the house anymore, honey. I'm beginning to think we have to talk about maybe selling the house and dissolving our relationship after I found all these things about you.
Oh, I think we could bring some fun with them. It's been 12 years. Let's see what we can put together.
What do you mean?
That's right.
70-year-old shades of gray.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right. I'm going to put on my college sweater and bring out my knives and my
I'm not sure what you're going to do.
my guitar and
Oh.
That's right. And
Okay.
I'll massage your butt.
I'm going to take some Viagra and I'll meet you out in the man cave and I'm going to turn that into my
You're gonna turn that into my
domination room.
All right.
Yeah,
Ah,
all right, baby. Okay,
I don't think we should not rent that room. I think we can make better use of it.
Okay, honey,
Mhm.
go right now and get yourself ready. I'll see you in a minute.
See you in a
room,
minute.
Okay.
I'm there. I'm out.
Bye. All right. Well, let me see if I can change back. Let me see if I switch my hands. Can I change back to me? Let's see. Hey, that was pretty good. Okay, let's go on with the telemarketer. And James, come out here because we're going to hire you. Get that stormtrooper off of there, okay? Because people get confused.
It's all gone.
Now, James, I know it's your first day working here. We have a lot of people who love our services, but some of our guys have quit. Everyone wants to quit these days. It's hard to find people who want to actually work. They'd rather collect unemployment. But no, you do need to get the stormtrooper off of there, okay? I don't know why you left that. It's on next to your name, James. That thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
that
okay.
thing.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
I
I know
meant
you're
the
not
actual math.
very well educated. That's why you want to work for us. But listen, I know your dad. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and sell Death Valley timeshares. Okay. They get to go to Death Valley for 1 week at a timeshare. Okay. We have a little kind of hotel there with 6 rooms. And we can, 6 hotel rooms. Okay. And they're going to get one of those rooms to timeshare. Okay. So I've got 3 leads for you. I've got a guy named Carl. Now, I'll let you call him in a second, but I'm going to go back so you can't see me, but you'll hear me. Carl cannot hear me, and I'll side coach you, okay? So Death Valley timeshares, okay? All right, I'm going to the back.
Sounds like a happy place.
And go ahead and ring Carl now.
Hey, Carl. Carl, am I on the line with you?
Yes, this is me. Oh, how'd you know my name? That is weird.
Hey, I got your number from a mutual friend, The reason I'm calling you today, pal, is because we have a once-in-a-lifetime offer. If anything that I've learned in the past couple months, my friend, the pandemic has just been hell on all of us. And quite frankly, I don't know about you, but I could sure use a vacation. How about you nowadays? Feeling a little too cooped up?
Let me tell you, it's a hard day's work at the end of the day. Everything I do is a hard work.
Amen, brother. Yeah. It's just the standard 9 to 5 grind. You punch in, you punch out, life goes on, and sometimes you just feel like you're too trapped in a box. You ever feel like you're too trapped in a box, my man?
Well, actually, speaking of that, James, it does appear that your Amazon account is being hacked at the moment by a few hackers.
Very interesting.
Yes.
We could get these guys by making a joint account. If you just hand over your banking information, make these guys think that they're getting my numbers, but instead, we run yours, and you get this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go all the way to Death Valley, California, the happiest place on earth, conveniently 275.6 miles from Disneyland. Sorry, land. World's in Florida. It's a little bit further to Disney World, more like 3,756.2. But anyways, that's all semantics. Carl, don't you deserve
You got to get this guy off the line. He's hacking into your account. We've got to get. He's going through your phone. You must have something on your phone.
Carl, do you mind if I call you back? I just left something on the stove in the office.
Cut him off. Cut him off.
All right. Yeah. Bye.
Oh God. Yeah, that's the first time that's ever happened.
Dude,
the telemarketer
I tried to get his numbers.
Scam us. Well, I've got a lady named Isabel. Let's call her.
Some people are just gutless.
I know, they're terrible. Well, we saved it. We blocked them. You didn't lose any money. Okay.
Thank God.
Call Isabel.
All right, here we go. Isabel. I'm feeling good about this one.
Okay. You were doing really well last time.
Hello.
I don't think we can hear her. She's pretending to talk, and she's not.
Yeah. Hello.
What?
Is this a good connection?
Yes, I'm sorry about that. The cell service is really spotty here. I'm really sorry. What do you want?
Hey. First and foremost, am I speaking with Isabel Agnes?
No, this is Taylor. I mean, my God, this is like the one number thing that keeps happening. Like, I keep getting calls.
Well, how convenient. I was actually looking for her more attractive sister, Taylor. Taylor, how are you? How have you been doing?
Well, I've been okay. I mean, like, honestly, I'm just babysitting right now, and this toddler just won't shut up, and she's trying to get out of the closet that I put her in. I just want to smoke my vape. Like, honestly, it's been.
Wouldn't you like to get away?
Like, this sucks.
Taylor, wouldn't you like to be able to get away from all of it? The kids, the stress, the confinement. Don't you deserve a little bit more out of life?
Yeah.
Yeah, you totally do. Of course you do. Currently right now, we have a once-in-a-lifetime offer where you can go all the way to Death Valley, California, to make this very small financial commitment to get all the way over there to get land that you can have for about approximately 2.5 weeks if all goes well. And really, most of it is on us.
Well, I mean, maybe that sounds okay. Can I pay you in edibles and crypto?
All right, let's get out of here.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. Let me talk to my supervisor first. But we do prefer money.
Crypto is money. Where have you been?
Yeah, I've been in the real world. Okay, sounds great. I'll get back to you on that, and we'll talk later. All right?
Ugh.
Stay beautiful.
Ugh. Bye.
Feel sorry for that baby. Okay, you got Brian. Okay, this is our last call. You're doing really well. You're just getting bad callers.
Yeah. Gotta call this guy first. Oh, I got him on speed dial. Hello.
Hi, thank you for calling the House of Ronald McDonald and Friends. How can I help you?
Oh, Ronald McDonald. This is excellent. This is actually the guy I was really looking for. I was going to call this dude named Brian, but, if I got Ronald on the phone, well, geez.
No, this is Brian. I'm Ronald's personal assistant. He doesn't answer the phone.
Brian, man, you're the guy I was looking for. Thank God you picked up the phone. How you been doing, brother?
Been hanging in there, working in this house. Ronald lives here. Hamburglar lives here. Grimace, the whole crew.
Don't you want to get away from those people?
There. Yeah, we know all those people. They're fantastic. They're wonderful. Listen, I was wondering, would
something.
you and the boys like to be able to get out every once in a while and go to someplace special? You know, I mean, you guys run a hell of a hamburger shop.
Now, what are we talking here? What are we talking
Oh,
about?
we're talking luxury, the finest, the absolute best place you could be right now in the middle of a pandemic. Place called Death Valley, California, where it is the sun is shining every day, the nights are cool, and you know, you definitely get some of the peace of mind that you totally deserve. You know, because running that establishment, I'm sure it's a nightmare. So don't you guys deserve more?
Franchise out there already?
Yeah, no, I'm not so sure about the franchise. You know, maybe you could look into the real estate market out there and see if you could set up shop.
Excellent.
Potentially, yeah. I could see maybe going there. What's the like foot traffic? What's the foot traffic like out there?
Oh, very good, very good. Yeah,
Yeah?
strong.
$1 million, a million people a day.
Million people a day. Absolutely.
Million people a day. Well, you know, our slogan is we do serve millions daily, so that would track.
This sounds like the business opportunity of a lifetime. And I would totally love to hook you up. I'm just going to need first your bank account number to make sure that we get this thing going on all right.
You want mine or Ronald's?
Oh, both. Both would be
Both?
great.
What do you want?
But
Mine?
Ronald's would be fantastic too.
I guess I could put a stake in.
Yeah, you can.
All right.
Send him
I'll
over
tell
to
Ronald.
send him over to our accounting.
We're gonna be sending you over right now to payroll and accounting. So you know what, I'm so jazzed about this, man. We are gonna hook you up.
I think we're gonna let the Hamburglar run this one. This is gonna be his first time running his own franchise. He's gonna be really stoked about this.
Totally.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Anytime. I'll connect you.
Wow. Okay, but you can bring me back in. This is James. Really well done, James. You were able to get one sale and it turned into 2 sales. So very good. Ronald McDonald's got a huge bank account, so we'll be able to just get him a lot. Okay. So thank you, James, and let's bring all of the whole cast back out here for the final game. The final game is going to be a guessing game in which James, you're frozen, so I don't know if you want to leave and come right back.
Yep.
It's a beautiful pose. Okay. All right. So now what's going to happen is Alex is going to be guessing who she is, a famous celebrity, what her announcement's going to be, and who she's dating. Now, she doesn't know any of this because I'm going to ask her to turn her audio down right now so she can't hear me. And you'll do this when you can't hear me. Okay, so she can't hear me. Okay, James, you're looking good again. Go ahead and put up next to your name whatever you have. In other words, are you Time Magazine? Are you CNN? Are you Teen Beat? National Enquirer? That's fantastic. And every one of these people will be asking her questions or giving her hints to who she is, which is Taylor Swift. The announcement is she wants to become a professional wrestler. We'll just take wrestlers, fine. And then Justin Bieber, who she's dating. So make sure you do the Taylor Swift first, guys. Once she gets that, we want to do wrestler. Once she gets that, we're dating Justin Bieber. Okay, I'm going to bring her back in now. Okay, well, thank you very much. We have a wonderful celebrity here. Let's open up the floor if anybody's got any questions for our celebrity. Just go ahead and raise your hand and I'll call on you. Well, the press is really silent today. Does someone have it? There we go. Isabel from New York Post. Go ahead.
Hello, it's so nice to see you again. So I know that all of our readers want to know how everything has been since everything has been so tumultuous over the last year.
I'm hanging in there. I know COVID has kind of hit everybody out there in my world and, friends and family. So I just hope that things definitely get better.
Okay, let's open up the floor to somebody else. Okay, let's go to Shelley with Clown Chronicle.
Hey, Alex, with Clown Chronicle, we do the tough interviews with the clowns. You're an artist.
I am.
And you just won a big case, and you got your rights back. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. like I want to be able to have full control over my, the product that I'm making. My music is something that definitely means a lot to me. So I want to be able to control what I'm doing and what is being written.
Do you have any idea who you are?
Some kind of performer.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's go to another one let's go to Brian with National Enquirer.
Hello. Good to talk to you again. Talked to you many, 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 many times. So, going further on this rights thing that you were just talking about, we all know there's been a lot of people on your side recently due to a little dispute between you and another famous artist as well. So fill us in. Give us the juicy deets. We gotta get our sales up this month. Give us the juicy ones.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's rough, him going through a divorce right now, and everything. So I do hope that that Kanye, finds his footing. But other than that, I wish him all the best.
But you're not married to Kanye.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not.
good. I just wanted to clear that up. But Kanye and you had some sort of a thing happen once.
We did. We did.
So who are you?
I'm Taylor Swift.
Oh, thank you, Taylor. Beautiful, Taylor. Okay, well, Taylor, I understand you're going to do another side profession as well. So let's open that up. Who's got a question? Oh, let's go Andrea from YouTube, a YouTuber.
So we are interested on this new choice, it's so incredible. Does it come from your connection with the Hunger Games, the action movies? This is why you want to start this all new adventure.
Yeah, I mean, I know Hunger Games are some of my favorite movies, which is why I'm really wanting to get into some action movies.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think it's more than that. Let's go from James from Pagan Science Monthly.
Yes, we just want to know in your background and your previous lifestyle, Taylor. Where did this love of athletics come from for you?
Yeah, I definitely love sports. When I was in Valentine's Day, I was dating a track star, so that really stems, from what I love. But I know just like playing professional sports has always been a dream of mine.
Okay, well, I know track is not what you're doing. I don't even know if they'd call this real. Let's go to Carl.
Yes, hi, Carl, from your post. Question that I had for you was, did some of this come from, your past relationships? Is there some built-up animosity here, and that's what stems this?
I think this is a good way to get my anger out. I'm really good friends with Dwayne Johnson. And that's really why I wanted to get into wrestling. WWE is great.
That's great. But the weird thing is you're dating someone new. So I think everybody wants to know who you're dating. Does someone have a question for her related to her dating? Okay, the New York Post again. Go ahead.
Thank you. I know that a lot of us, and of course our readers, would like to know what it's been like dating a younger man.
Age to me is just a number. And if there's any chance, he's got the energy that I'm looking for, and just the lifestyle that I want to be a part of.
Who is this?
This is he's the pop star Justin Bieber.
That's correct. You got them all. So you are who?
I am Taylor Swift.
And you're
I'm
becoming.
going to be a wrestler.
And you're dating.
And I'm dating Justin Bieber.
All right, you got all three of them. That is our show. You guys out there in the audience, we have quite a few people watching us today. I got a lot of nice comments. I'll be reading them to the cast after the show. Let's introduce our cast. Brian, good first show with us, Brian.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
And Isabel.
Thank you, everyone, so much for watching, and thank you, guys.
And Alex.
Thanks, guys, for watching.
And Shelly.
Thanks for watching. Have a silly night.
Carl.
Thank you guys for watching, and congratulations to the newbies. Good job. Great job.
Andrea.
Ciao. Thank you for watching.
And James.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.
And our other newbie, Kiona, apparently lost her internet connection, so good job for you too, Kiona. I'm Ken Scove. You've been watching the LA Connections 5 p.m. Sunday cast. If you want to see more of these guys, go to our YouTube channel, LAC Comedy, click on the playlist, and click on 5 p.m. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in 4 weeks. We got it. Okay, let me read off some of those nice comments. Oh, we wait because she has to finish the stream. It's almost there, 15 seconds behind us. But yeah, you got a lot of good comments. I thought the show was more laughing emojis. She said the show came off really pretty good. Brian, really good first show. Kiona had a good first show too. All you guys were really good on the unknown. And it was good how we kind of tied it all in together, which I thought was good. The infomercial, Shelly and Andre did a great job of hosting that today. And keeping it moving along. Alex, I loved what you did with the inventor, being a smelly kid, kind of somewhere between teenage and college, or maybe a college student, but whatever it was great. And it really was a total different one. And her testimonial was good too, by actually bringing out